Well, to know the unknown, that's exactly why we've come all the way to Thailand, because this is where Honda is doing the global unveiling of their new CBR250R, and that's coming to India. Well, if you want to know what it looks like, well, I've got a picture for you right here. This is an official picture. The motorcycle is going to be launched a little bit. It will be displayed right here. We'll be able to see it. But right now, the one thing that we did manage to get a peek at was the engine. What's going to power the motorcycle? Right behind us over there.
This all-new 250cc motor from Honda has impressive specs. Apart from fuel injection and liquid cooling, it also uses a 4-valve head with dual overhead camshafts. The surprise though is that it's only a single cylinder. But that has two very big benefits. It saves cost and weight. But I hope Honda hadn't gone too far and made the motorcycle small to save weight and cost. Well, I certainly wasn't disappointed. It looked nice and meaty on the stage. Honda even unveiled some souped up versions, and we can expect some of those parts to trickle down with the CBR250R to India as well.
Well, finally I'm getting to try the CBR250R on for size, and it is just so incredibly tempting. I can't wait for tomorrow, because that's when we get to ride the bike.
Next day at the Bira circuit in the bright morning light, the CBR looked even more beautiful than the previous day. Despite its CBR name though, the looks are actually inspired from Honda's flagship motorcycle, the VFR. So no surprises that its headlamp has an X shape to it. The CBR wears its full fairing in smooth and stylish layers. The humpback tanks look beautifully finished. The instrument cluster looks stylish too. There's a big RPM clock hogging all the attention, while speed is shown on the LCD display underneath. The rear section looks attractive too. The side panels are also layered, with the silver accents protectively covering the matte black underneath. The split seat looks sporty, with the pillion getting horn-like grab handles. Lower down, the triangular-shaped exhaust is meaty looking. The 17-inch Magaloy wheels come with muscular 140 by 70 rubber at the rear and 110/70 at the front. The CBR also features disc brakes at the front and rear with Honda's combined ABS system to make things super safe. But I was wondering how the CBR would fare when ridden in anger.
Well, the CBR250R is gorgeous to look at, and under the skin, it's quite a surprise as well. This is a single-cylinder 250, but will that be alright on a place like a racetrack?
Oh boy, it performs, and how! The motor just loves to rev and be pushed around. It is typically Honda smooth even at the edge. There's enough punch low down and things get really quick in the mid-range. Then the motor keeps pulling without hesitation to its near 11,000 RPM red line. This baby should be good for cruising down the highway at triple-digit speed.
Despite its very short-stroke configuration, this engine proved to be quite a surprise out on the track. Sure, it can rev, but it also provides good drivability. It has nice low and mid-range torque, and of course it does love to rev. So the good side is, it can be fun out on the track, and it will be quite drivable out on the city road. But along with that, how does the rest of it fare? How does the suspension manage out here on the track? Well, let's take a look.
The CBR uses a tubular frame instead of a sporty cast alloy one. It also stays away from upside-down forks. Instead, it comes with regular forks at the front. The rear uses a sophisticated variable rate monoshock. The seating position though doesn't have the sporty setup that you would expect on anything with a CBR badge on it. However, the CBR is easy to point around corners and lets you revel in the feeling of being leaned over without working too hard. but it lacks the connected and sharp feel that makes the Kawasaki's Ninja 250 so enjoyable around corners. Then again, the CBR has to be more than just a machine for the racetrack. And the combined ABS brakes are superb to use. I only realized they were working so well because of the lack of drama when braking hard. But these are heavy duty forks which are ready for a thrashing. And to top it all off, Honda claims an astonishing 50 km per litre fuel efficiency for the CBR 250R.
So the CBR250R is a great machine to have because of its flexibility. If you want a hardcore racing machine, it might not be that, but as an overall machine, it's very tempting. And what makes it all the more attractive is the fact that it's going to be manufactured in India with 90% of the parts being sourced locally. So the pricing is going to be quite attractive. How attractive? Well, we heard it from the boss's mouth.
I would like to introduce this, price far less than 1.5 rupees, right? 1.5 lakh rupees.
Now that is aggressive, and I just can't wait for April next year for the CBR 250R's India launch.
Don't go away. Right after this break, we'll tell you if the Volkswagen Vento manages to dethrone the king of the segment, Honda City.